Water with me.
Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr.
So much to talk about. I don't know where to begin. I hope you do because I don't. I got 57 things to say.
Hey, then start now. Attitude Era Podcast. We are in the building. We are here for a good time, not a long time. We got a lot to talk about, HP. Where you want to start, man? First of all, I hope somebody got the bail money. Because Roman Reigns, you can't be spearing police officers.
No. Absolute insanity to
You
end of
you
Raw.
you you do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You got Roman Reigns got to get up out of it. He got to go sit down for a night.
I ain't gonna lie.
The-
This might be the best Raw I've seen in a
This felt
long time.
very Attitude Era Monday Night Raw.
They hit all wickets. They fired out on all cylinders and they hit.
This show executed one thing well tonight, and that one thing was it flowed exceptionally. Wasn't a lot of dead space, wasn't a lot of recaps. They hit the gas, and like Jacob Fatu said, all gas, no brakes tonight. This was easily like a 9, damn near 10. This was a great episode of Monday Night Raw.
It's funny in our chat. We was talking about you said something. I was like, yo, some
And
wild things
DNA
that's
was
going.
there squabbling up with the New York
Dog,
Giants.
if DNA popping right now, you don't know who. I don't know if you saw him. We saw him.
He was with the Giants putting hands on people. But look, man, let's start at the tippy top. John Cena came out to a great ovation. New shirt, new font on the hat, looking like it.
$1,000,000.
HP, I ain't gonna hold you. My eyes got watery.
You know what? It's crazy. I I didn't really care for John Cena. He's not in my top 5. But this last couple, you're like, oh shit! Like this is special.
My eyes got watery. For one, it just showed me like time is passing, but it's
Yeah,
also one of them things where it's like I always said this about Kobe Bryant. People didn't appreciate Kobe Bryant till he retired. I think
I
John
don't think
Cena's
as many people appreciated him until his passing.
I think John Cena's gonna get a lot of love after this, and I'm glad he's feeling it because he's taking his time. He's making a slow entrance. He's dancing. He's soaking it in. Again, that further tells me when he leaves
Absolute Ember.
December 13th, we might not see him till 20 more December 13th. Like he's gone. He's leaving us.
Yeah.
We are slowly
Um.
watching him pack up the house, and he is moving on with his life.
Yeah. That's the sad part. One thing I gotta say is, in this whole year that we've watched John Cena run, whether good, bad, ugly, or anything in between, the WWE, and this is like a whole, they have tons of faith in Dom Mysterio. The house is put on Dom
Dom
because this
is
man has 4 matches left.
They trust him in the ring.
Bro, let me actually back that up. He in his last 5 matches, last week's match, tonight, Survivor Series, and then did I count that right? Last week's match tonight, War Games, and then December 13th. So 4, not 5. I'm sorry, y'all. Dominic Mysterio is involved in 3 of them.
They trust him. He's a great worker. He's a great worker, and I think he's made already. Dom is
It's
made.
beyond work, bro. A lot of those guys can work. This is beyond work. That house is bet. This is the house of Dom Mysterio. And I
Dom
ain't mad at him.
Dom doesn't back away from the big moment.
No, he said,
Most
"Are you
people would
done?
have got on that mic and forgot their words, stumbled, missed.
You've
Not
seen it.
Dom. Not
You remember
Dom.
Roman Reigns? He was like, it's called a promo. You better learn how to do them if you're gonna be the."
Not Dom. Dom is made for this.
You're right,
And it works. But
100%.
show starts, Cena comes out,
Ghost, what up?
Dom interrupts, and that leads to a match, and that match was
Amber loves Dom.
John Cena, Rey Mysterio, and Sheamus
Yes,
versus the Judgment Day.
I'm not gonna lie. When this is the worst part of my Raw before when they first announced it, because I was like, that match cooked, and I'm so happy they gave it to me. I got to see him interact with Sheamus. I got to see him interact with Ray. I almost forgot how great Finn Balor was because part of wrestling is the selling, and making other people look good. And Finn Balor really does have it all.
Everybody in that ring could be champion, even JD. CM Punk said that
Yes.
last week. On a bad night, JD McDonough could take this title from me because JD McDonough got it. I thought this would have been a perfect time to bring back the Hardy Boys.
You'd have blew the root, bro. What?
I think
That
if
would have been the
Matt
only
and
thing to.
that's
You
the
would have made
only thing
Raw
that
an
could have
11.
made this moment better. But I wasn't mad at it. This match, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. We got a 15 knuckle shuffle. We got 30 beats
That
of
was
the.
crazy.
Yeah, it was a fire match. We got the New York Giants got involved. DNA was involved. Look, man, it was
Hey,
and the bar was set here, bro, and it stayed there all night. This was a great episode of Monday Night Raw.
it stayed there all. I'm talking about it just didn't come down. I got to give it up because I don't know if we're even going to get a chance to cover or not. Where like you said, we're not going to be here for a long time, but I got to give it up somebody because I never saw this coming.
I did, and I'm glad it happened.
Women's Intercontinental. Yo, tonight's Raw. God
That
damn, if I ain't never
title,
seen a Raw this good.
that title already means more than it already has. You know why?
Maxine,
Because it's a story
Maxine.
behind it. It's a great chase. It was a great build, and
Yes,
it means that if she did it, the next person can do it. And it's just a good story. That the Intercontinental title, Maxine Dupree raised the stock, winning. But Becky, you got to give Becky Lynch credit.
yes, 100%. But the beauty about this is Becky can spin the block at any moment. I don't want to use that term with all this shit going on in battle
Becky
rap.
Lynch is made. Becky Lynch could never win again in WWE, and she's
She's
solidified.
done. She's good. But
This
what you did do was give us a new face with a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like Maxine is like someone we had way down. We just like if they ever gave her an opportunity, here you
this
go.
is the way you put people over. That's the rub. And
That's
we
the
haven't
rub.
seen a good rub in a while. But yeah, Maxine Dupree is the Intercontinental Champion. I've been hearing her on radio. She's been training with Natty Neidhart. I figured this would happen because they needed a big payoff, and the show just kept going up from there.
Yeah, bro. Solo Sikoa is a poem, right? It's like we gotta like, bro. So much happened tonight.
Hated it.
High octane.
I hated
You
it.
hated it?
Hated it.
Okay. If you hated it, I think I know why you hated it, and that's why I hate it for the same reason of Zack Ryder. I don't need people to come back just to take L's.
I
I need people to come back and make
win.
this thing yeah,
Win. Just win.
yeah.
I don't care how you win. Just win.
Learn from Booker T. And I don't mean that negatively, but I will use this example. When Booker T came to WWE, some of the worst things they said to him outside of the Triple H stuff for their rivalry was like, go back to your company. You know what I'm saying? You're not good enough. Like that really does damage. TNA has a deal. Now we saw Joe Hendry WrestleMania get squashed by Randy. Oh well, Randy's a super all-star, legend, which he is. But you should not have squashed Joe Hendry because at this stage of your career, you're not winning titles. And this is the TNA champ.
And hold that thought. Joe Hendry, as much as we love him, WWE signing him now is already burned out. We've
They had
seen
to
it
wait for that
already.
contract to end, but I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze.
We've seen it already. Is they've given us everything that they could possibly do with that particular gimmick, which means they're going to change it. They're going to change it. But go ahead. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't like Dolph coming back as Dolph Ziggler. First of all, I didn't like Zack Ryder coming back as Zack Ryder. Zack
I,
Ryder,
I'm much
Matt Cardona has been on a campaign trail saying that Zack Ryder's dead. If they call him back, he wouldn't want to come back as Zack Ryder. He does keep gear in case they do call him, and Kevin Owens called him out on it. He's like, dog, are you happy or not? You can't call yourself the indie guy and say you wonder why WWE hadn't called you back. So,
Uh,
and then to come back to take a L in one night, I think that kind of tarnishes what you've been building the past 5 years.
I think I think there's a lot of I agree with that. I also
Dolph could have
and
won
I said this
tonight,
on Friday
bro.
Night SmackDown
Dolph could have
recap.
won tonight.
I don't like the commentary on Zach's match specifically because it was very backhanded compliment, very talked down on his career for where he has been. They did not do that with Dolph tonight though, which I'm proud of. They talked very highly of Dolph, which was good. But Dolph, I think, should have beat Solo. I get it. So Solo's here for the long run. He's already had a match. I believe it was at Mania
If
against
Solo's
John Cena.
not winning this tournament, Dolph Ziggler should have got that W tonight.
Yeah, we don't. There's no. You've already faced John Cena and gotten a dub, and it did nothing for you. And now, granted, at this point, maybe it could, but you don't need John. Like, you don't need, like, you know what I'm saying? Dolph Ziggler, on the other hand, working with TNA, working with the lower talent, the NXT talent. I would have loved to seen it, and then it put some surprise matches in the future
Only thing I wish they
ranks.
had done with Dolph was had Big E come out. 3 ain't enough, man. I need 5.
It
And you think you get a
would have
Big
been
E
good.
return? Then he's like, no. And you know he used to be Dolph Ziggler's heavy. He's his bodyguard. That would have been,
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't like the one-offs because you kind of automatically know they're not going to get the win because nobody has yet.
yeah. I mean, but people use the term buried wrong. They don't know what they mean. They don't even know what it is to bury somebody. Um, you could literally say LA Knight's been buried, but yet he hasn't been buried. But there's a certain level they just will not let him get to, no matter what. The Karen Cross got buried.
Solo is running a faction that they keep adding people to, and he's been lingering around close to main event for years. Solo Sikoa is not buried.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say this: he had a good match. I look forward to what he's going to do. He gets the winner of, I think it's Penta and Finn Balor, I think, and that's going to be an
That's
insane
gonna
match.
cook. That's gonna cook.
I hate for this for WWE because now you're in a. I know it was MSG, it was John Cena's last time, but this Raw was special tonight. It almost felt PLE like. Uh, it's been better than most of their PLEs, to be honest. Um, I
And the
don't even remember
lane
what happened.
general, speaking of the tournament, he made
Oh
his
my god,
return.
they cooked him, and I was like, "Oh man, he gonna beat the. It's not gonna be a good match."
I don't want
Oh,
Javon Evans to become the WWE's Darby Allin. I
I
think
don't.
it's more to him than just spots.
But see, that's what his whole thing is based off because he's bouncy. Let's get bouncy.
But
Let's
see, and
get
that's the
bouncy.
problem. Once you label him bouncy, people's going to expect to see that. I think they labeled him wrong. They could just call him athletic, right? Montez Ford is bouncy, but they don't label him as that.
True. However, I think they wanted to try it because remember, I'll go way back. The Rockers tag team specialists. Man, our foundation do more tag team, but they were doing something different. I think to break Javon Evans because he was in a class with Wesley and them. Well, he wasn't in that class, but he was at the same time. I think to separate it caught. But now, if you're going to bring him up to the main roster, I do think
Got
you
to
got to
break
try
him
something a
away
little
from
different.
that. Yeah, he can't do
Yeah, I
that.
think you got to try something a little different than the bounty because again, he doesn't have to do that,
And he
or he
takes he
does.
takes some crazy spots, bro. He takes a lot of unnecessary bumps. Like I know he's young and bouncy or athletic, but some of that stuff,
Them
it's
that table spot. I can't remember. I think it was Trick that sent him
trick when he
flying
pushed
off.
him off the top. Yeah,
Oh, jeez, that was crazy. But salute to him. Salute to Gunther
he steps
for
up
putting
in big
on.
moments. Also, that's another
He does.
young guy who steps up in big moments.
They like him too. Remember they put the house on him for Randy. They brought Randy in for him and little bit of a little, they needed a little bit of work on some certain things, and Randy didn't badger him. Randy didn't kick him in his head. Randy
And call him stupid
hyped.
like he did Kofi. We love you, Randy, but you did it. You did it. And where, Randy? I saw you on vacation. You look like you're having a blast with your family. You're doing all the things. What's going on, Randy Orton?
They don't got a use for him right now. The writers. I keep hearing that too. The writers don't have use. I'm gonna put us side by side. Let's see, Archie. We're gonna get real close. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just the two of us. We can make. I wish I could sing out. But
Because
anyway,
everybody else
uh,
is at Madison Square Garden right now. I'm snitching and I'm hating. So
um, but Randy should have been in this tournament. But I am not mad at Dom. Got 3 shots at John Cena.
when they made the match, I didn't want it, but I feel Dom's going to get his title back.
Yeah, that last match there won't be a title. It'll be Cena versus whomever. There won't be any type of stipulation as far as you know, um, title being on the line or nothing. Um, Dom will get his title back. He'll be a 2-time champion. He would have beaten John Cena. So no matter what happens the rest of his career, I beat John Cena. I've beat. You know what I'm saying? He could have that for his resume. And Randy's supposed to be back December 5th. Gary Hall, salute, salute. Yeah, Randy is being advertised for December. My only thing is this. He's not gonna that means he's not taking part in war games.
He's
What
not in a
some of these
tournament.
stars,
It's a week before the 13th, and Randy won't be the last opponent.
no. Only thing, let's go back to that idea you had a couple weeks back with the run-ins. John Cena's last match may look like WrestleMania 40 main event night
It
two.
has to. It has to.
Yeah. So all these people we wish we saw, I wish Jericho, man. We may still see them if
Chris
they can get them.
Jericho is on his way to the WWE. Mark my words. He is slowly distancing himself from AEW. His
Oh yeah.
interviews sound like he's done. His booking at the Jericho Cruise sound like he's done. I posted something on Archie and Chill a few weeks ago about him saying he's done. Matt Hardy said, "Look, he it's time to go back." Chris Jericho will be in the WWE again.
Yeah. He wants to do it. And that's a great look. Hopefully it'll be December 13th and he pops
If
out.
that break the walls down would have hit tonight, crazy.
That's how you do a Saturday. That would he would break the root, yo, over, over. Um, some other
But the
things I
WWE
wanted
is playing a dangerous game right now because when
was
John Cena goes, that's the end of that. Roman's really part time. We haven't seen
Roman said he
Randy.
had 2 years left.
AJ Styles says he's done. Jay Uso said he's out of here. Like, what's next? After this, the next year in WWE is really gonna look a lot different.
Yeah. This you got to do more call ups and get people up here quicker. You got to
Shout
figure
out
it
to
out.
Lash
All this.
Legend. Lash Legend's officially
Oh
rolling with
yeah,
Nia Jax.
yeah,
Charlotte
oh yeah.
showed up, so we look like she's gonna be in the War Games.
I I wasn't. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I like it. I know that. I just think I'm not mad at it. I mean, I just wish they would have panned to say it. I'll help you, but I'm not helping you. So there's still some dissension there between Rhea and Charlotte.
I know after what those AEW women did in Blood and Guts, the pressure is on. Y'all,
It's a,
y'all
that's
on the
very hard
clock.
to live up to.
Y'all on the clock.
That's very hard to live up to. I was just watching that match. Was it yesterday or the day before
I'm
yesterday?
not a
Well,
fan
whatever.
of the death match and too much of the hardcore stuff, but what they did, bro, hey,
That reminds me of not reminds me, but like Drew and CM Punk, and they broke out the toolbox, and that was a little extreme for where WWE's been the last few years. I think that the women may have to do because it's going to draw a direct comparison because it's right
yeah.
in the
So
same
they're
timeline.
gonna try to mimic some things, or they're gonna just say, "Hey, we do what we do," and that's it. But we'll see.
Don't mimic, don't mimic. But we did see at the end, towards the end, Rhea Ripley walking up to AJ Lee. Hey, Got a second to chat. So
I
we might be getting the fifth members. I don't know who the fifth member will be for the females. Probably Becky Lynch. Just makes
Tonight
sense.
would have been a perfect time to bring Bianca back if she was healthy.
I think I don't know what's going on with her and that knuckle.
So she broke her joint, the knuckle joint. I didn't even know you can do that. I didn't know your knuckles had joints. So
I think if you bring her back, when you bring her back, you slot her right to
plus
Jade.
you got Liv Morgan who has to make a return at some point.
Thought she was gonna pop out tonight, man. I thought for sure we were about to see some Liv, and man, especially with Dom, and it's all good though. It's all good.
We did get two more
Um,
returns tonight though. The big dog, who's
let's
not
talk
so
about it.
big, bro. Roman Reigns is super thin.
It's all aura at this point. He just did the Akuma Street Fighter stuff. He's been
Yeah,
thinning out.
he got the I'm losing weight to go to Hollywood body. That's what he got. He's
Well, he's never really. I mean, he was, but he's definitely leaned a little bit,
Roman
maybe
is
15
is
pounds or
is
so,
super thin
maybe
now. Like,
20.
and
Yeah.
Brock
But
is
you know what it
Brock.
does? No pause on what I'm about to say.
I ain't pausing no more. If I say it, I say it.
Roman Reigns, part of him is the HBK type of deal. He doesn't ride on that like HBK does. He doesn't say I'm the heartbreak kid. I'm the girl's heartthrob, but he knows it. WWE knows it, and they would love for him to maintain a certain look. So being that you're gone, mad, like he's not living a road life like the rest. Well, I won't say they all live a road life, really, comparing themselves to like 15, 20 years ago, but they still are on the road. But Roman appears to be on the road less than them. And if that's the case, yeah, brother, go ahead
Roman's
and
not
get
on
that
the
cardio.
road. Roman's not backstage every week. Roman is
No,
on.
exactly. So it's like you might as well get that cardio in, brother. Keep that physique because dudes love you. It's all fingers up,
But I
and
think
women love you.
the physique is there because he's doing film. Like so. But again, that's a
I mean, but
different
even going
body
back to the
type and
bloodline, he was he
different. Yeah,
was
bro.
he
He's
he
just
was
been
chiseled,
thinning out the past few years in general.
and that could have something to do with his diagnosis too. I mean, I don't know. Chadwick Boseman, no one even knew, and
Roman had
then
the
we all
sleeve
found
on.
out.
Like, why you got a shooting sleeve on? Well, you
You know why? Marketability. I
shooting
know you
free
ain't hurt.
throws.
You ain't been doing nothing, man. But hey, Allen Iverson used to rock a sleeve, and he wasn't hurt, or he was always hurt.
And I
One
was
of the two.
always hurt. He never played healthy. But yeah,
How you
tonight
feel?
it ended.
How you feel about Brock return?
Brock Lesnar is one of my favorite wrestlers. It was kind of expected, right? So
Mhm.
the ending was exciting, but a little underwhelming. If that makes if that could even make sense. But it was a little because we've seen it before, right? We didn't see what we saw in the Cena match before. We didn't see what we saw with Maxine and Becky before. We didn't see a lot. Tonight was a really good Raw. I
Oh
think
yeah, for sure.
the ending wasn't even the best part to me. So
Yeah,
the,
I agree.
this show was it felt better than it. It was more feel good moments than excitement. Let's say that. And the feel good moments outweigh the excitement tonight. John Cena was a feel good moment. Maxine Dupri was a feel good moment. The feel good moments, it was like more sentimental tonight, you
15
know.
knuckle shuffle. All the baby faces essentially showed out tonight. It was a
So
babyface night. I mean, pretty much for the most part, um, except for Solo winning. Except for Solo winning. But I honestly my thing of the night either was
and the
no.
way he wins, it's corny. Like we know you got the crew, do your own thing, brother. Like
I think my match of the night there's two. And because of the stakes, I think Maxine and Becky. I didn't see it coming for me.
I got
The
Cena and
ankle lock,
them.
I thought was the tap. I thought that ankle lock was a tap. Then I thought Becky had a great moment where she was in the ankle lock, put her weight back, could have pinned Maxine, which would have been a dope win for Becky. and then AJ Lee popped out. You know what I mean? So they had damn, how many they had a lot of surprises tonight.
It
Um
felt. I think that it just felt good, bro. The Cena Sheamus Ray team was a team I didn't know I wanted.
right.
Because guess what? Those are three people that we won't see in the next 2 to 3 years, bro. I didn't think we would see Sheamus again. He was bad
Getting to
off.
that point.
Then he started, doing his Celtic Warrior workout thing, and he got back in shape and came back. Ray Mysterio, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if that's Ray Mysterio under that mask. That might be the fifth Ray Mysterio, like the Doink the
You
Clown.
know
I
they've
don't
been
know what.
doing all that stem cell search on him. They've been
But
using
Ray is still wrestling at a high level. He ain't 1997 Halloween Havoc Ray, but he's still.
Dang. I thought for a split second John Cena was gonna go for a 619. When they had them two dudes on the ropes, I was like, I know this mother I know he ain't. I know he ain't. And sure enough he didn't.
We got
Sure enough he
another
didn't.
surprise guest.
The hell is that?
Mango.
Oh, you got a cat. All I seen was white fur
Like
hit
the
the screen.
Godfather. It's
Oh my
Mango.
gosh. What is the
Attitude
cat's
Era
name?
Podcast cat, folks. Huh?
Why do cats hiss?
Because they don't like you. She just purrs a lot. She don't hiss.
I heard cats meowing was them trying to impersonate humans.
Oh, she
I
would be
did eat
cussing
cat in
right now. I
Africa.
don't know. Well,
I did. It was off the street. It was street meat. I was drunk. I figured why not? I'm allergic. What could go wrong? Which is the dumbest thing you can
shout
ever
out to the
do.
homie Big Ramp, man. Legend. There's a legend in the chat, folks. Big Ramp is one of the dopest, coolest, and well traveled. Anybody you think Gamage is like that with the Big Ramp is, yeah, he's connected. So we got to get Ramp on the show one day, man.
225, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to
okay,
come
got.
down. I'm
I
getting
was
in
like, why
shape,
have I heard
baby.
that name?
Yeah, Big
Oh,
Ramp is.
Lord,
Hey,
that's New Orleans.
whenever he
Okay.
set up his merch tables, bro, is him and Paul Heyman, is him and Roman Reigns. Like he's managed. Yeah, so shout out to Big Ramp, man. But yeah, man,
Salute,
I
good
said
brother.
tonight was a 9 all the way through. Like
I'm gonna
Mike
be
said, it was a
generous and give
10.
it the 10. I'm gonna just give it because you know what's funny? We haven't seen a 10 in so long too. I'm very happy that they threw out all the cards on the deck. As many cards as they could get out there. And it didn't feel like again, like you said, you brought Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Logan Paul, Melee, and that's not even the best part of the show.
Then the best part of the show.
That so
Like I
we
said, it felt good.
I'm
It felt good to see AJ again. It felt good to see that team in the beginning. It felt good to see Lash Legend. Like it just felt good to see. That's why I said the excitement was great, but it was just a feel good show, man. It's one of them.
they did their thing tonight, man. Wasn't no wasted space.
Nah,
I forgot. We didn't. I mean, outside of the end, we didn't really see the Uso storyline progress. It was just ass whipping, and that's what
start
it
to
used to be back in
finish.
the day.
That's why I said it felt very Monday Night Raw because them Monday Night Raw shows you would get random matches like, oh, this should be a pay per view. Like,
Yeah,
what are
right,
we
right.
doing? Why why is Randy Orton just wrestling, Triple H right now? Just because.
Versus Bautista, the triple
It's-
threat for the world. Type like what? You know, it's funny you say that.
Y'all know
I
it's
have
Monday night, right? Like, yeah, but but this is what you do when you have the talent they have, and then you highlight Javon Evans because he got his spotlight. Solo has been in the game, but he's still young in the game. Plus, Last Legend, like, so you Dom is the bridge. You got the Cena class that we talked about that's on their way out. Dom, who's right now and right behind him, is the Javon Evans in the Last Legend. So
so it's funny you say that. Braun Breaker and Dom is like 1 year apart, right? And I've heard Paul Heyman say this: Braun Breaker is the future, blah blah. Which he is. But I actually see him more as a Seth Rollins type, and I think Dom is your next Roman Reigns type.
bro,
He's your next
all
John
this
Cena,
happened tonight. I forgot about Seth Rollins. That's crazy.
bro.
That's
You know,
crazy.
it's effortlessly they just move. And but I do think Dom has already have 15 or 20 years in the game.
Yeah,
Remember, like Dom was
Tom was on
Dom
the
is like a
pole
super vet.
in
Yeah.
1999. He was on the pole with frosted tips.
So to see his maturity, and again in the ring with Cena, one of the best on the mic. We've watched him cook several people. People forget their lines. People write their promo, or I ain't gotta write my promo on the. John Cena is quick with it,
Dom is
and he.
safe. They
And,
trust him and Logan Paul. They they
no, they
really.
trust Logan when Logan's around, but Dom, you can cancel quick if you think anybody else is taking Dom's spotlight.
Stevie Richards
Dom,
just said, I think I'm posting it tomorrow on Archie and Chill, that Logan Paul is better than anybody on the AEW roster.
that's pretty far fetched. I,
That's what he
I
said.
I ain't gonna sign that. Hell no. Logan Paul is looks the part because Logan Paul doesn't wrestle on a daily basis. So he gets this is the thing that Ronda Rousey complained about. You know what I mean? Like I gotta learn my craft on the road in the ring. You get to
He
practice, practice,
wrestles
practice.
like he has a ring at his house. He wrestles. He wrestles every day, just not on TV. Because you
Yeah,
don't
but
you
it's a
don't
big
get those
difference.
matches he get without wrestling every day. You gotta
But
know what you're
that's
doing.
the difference. You'll see what Jay Uso does and go, Jay Uso botched here. Ronda Rousey did this. Ronda, we don't get to see that from because we get a finished, finished, but we get a polished product. You know what I'm
He
saying? We
still got
watched
to
that
do
thing
it.
where he did this. I mean, you do got to do it, but it's a big difference from learning on the fly in front of 15,000 people, and I get to
Hey,
rehearse it.
nobody
Then
told you
me and
learn on the
yeah.
fly. You
Well,
did
I'm just saying I'm not going to
that.
give the super credence to. I mean, you have to give it to him. If you just compare the matches, sure. Logan Paul he doesn't do bad matches. He does not. He doesn't believe in it. He's allergic to him. But I would to say he's better than anyone on everyone on AEW is bro. You seen the names on AEW's roster?
I know some of my favorites over there. Okada,
I
Kenny
can't say that.
Omega,
I can't say
Will
that.
Ospreay.
Like
He,
when I watched Logan Paul do a thing and they put his crash and they showed how him practicing at home with a crash pad. He gets to practice that move 300 to 178 times a day. You as a wrestler have to practice on the road
Vince
one time in
Russo
front of
said he was
15,000.
better than 90% of the WCW roster, and he was almost right. We did the math on Attitude Era podcast,
I
but
can't say nothing because I was part of that math calculation.
look,
And you know
tonight
I'm in
was a
probability and
fantastic
statistics.
night. What was some of y'all highlights? It was all highlights. Like not
Dennis, you see these guys being blasphemous in here? That's crazy.
oh
He
man.
nowhere near better than AEW. I
Moose made a
I'm with you,
return
Dennis.
on the night of returns, man. We got Moose back in the
We got
building.
Dennis. Dennis, I still got Dennis's shirt sitting on my table. I'm like, golly, I
They
got to
keep
send that
sending
thing
your
out.
shirt back, Moose. What's up with you?
It's not. It's something. I got to go. I said I was gonna go to a different place to do it, and I didn't. I got to do that so I can get him his shirt because everyone else got their shirt. So it's like I got to get Luke's shirt.
But yeah, man,
Um,
tonight was fire. Like I said, we here for a good time, not a long time.
I'll ask you this one question real quick. Now that the men's side is filled out, men's main event, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, and Roman Reigns. Is that the greatest team ever assembled?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
I'm not really interested in war games.
Oh shit.
I'm just if you
Golly.
remember last year, I called and said, "Oh, we just gonna see Io Sky jump on out the trash can again." We saw Bronson Reed shatter his ankle last year. Like
Jimmy Uso broke his foot.
it's you go to the well too much, the well gets dry. War games used to be exciting, used to mean something, but now it's a yearly thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they start running it twice a year. Um, and it's really not real beef. War games used to be, yo, we've been beefing all year. There's only one way to settle this. Put me in a cage,
War game.
and I'm gonna climb over the
Double
top. I'm not
ring.
gonna walk through the door and make Jesse Ventura angry at me. It's
Right.
just and especially after seeing how it got the cage got used in the CM Punk Drew McIntyre rivalry, it was used well. War games used to be, yo, is no other way to solve this. Now it's like, yo, what's the biggest names? Let's just put them in the cage. So
Yeah, because Cody, CM Punk, Rome, they have. There's no reason. How did
Roman
Cody
ain't
get
been to
dragged?
work. Roman is gonna get an A on the school project and he ain't did no work.
You know what's wild? He just popped out tonight. But the last time we saw him, he said, "I didn't want to see y'all till
Till
Christmas."
Christmas. Christmas came
So
early,
that,
I guess.
and he took an L to Bronson Reed.
They mentioned that
So
tonight too.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
this was a great show. Again, I want to see what the women do because AEW didn't definitely raise the bar. It's wrestling. It felt good. I have nothing bad to say about the show tonight. We're gonna see what happens Friday on SmackDown.
oh man, I hope they follow suit.
The weekly show's been cooking though, and SmackDown's going back to 3 hours. I don't know if y'all know this, but in January they get that third hour back. So hopefully it's not. I,
You
I,
know, it's crazy. I got homework to do, but because you said I'm going to bed, I'm not even dealing with it. I wish SmackDown to be better. I hope it to be, but 3 hours. We've already came with 3 hours, begged it to be two. You gave us two. The show didn't improve, but at least it's shorter. And now you're gonna extend it.
Hey, that's like saying the food was bad, but just make me a small plate.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I can endure this. You know, hey, I can even fake the funk. Pretty good, y'all. Now you,
Nah, we don't fake the funk around here, but man, shout out to the chat. Raw was excellent tonight. I got a 9 out of 10. What you got, HP?
me being generous, 10 out of 10. But if I be honest, 9, maybe 9.5,
If
depending.
you look closely, DNA was there. DNA and Gamage, they running through the city streets of New York right now. Z the Dropout. Shout out to y'all, man. We've been loading the clips up, keeping some on y'all timelines, and it's been paying off. And we got the best chat on the internet. So if you're new to this, welcome to Attitude Era Podcast.
Ooh,
We do this Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if something happens, we just go live and talk about it. But follow us on all social medias. We'll be back Wednesday, I believe, unless something changes. And the only way you know if something changed, you gotta hit the notification button or follow us on social medias so we can update you on what's happening. You can catch me at Archie and Chill. I drop daily wrestling content right over there, and we y'all like what I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. That's King HP. That's Hall Priest of the Universe. HP asked one of the wildest questions ever. I don't think I'm gonna get my $1 billion. So follow him on his social medias and his YouTube because he got some very interesting things going on over there. But again, man, we'll see y'all Wednesday. I'm D. Archie Carter. That's King HP at Zara Podcast. Hope this week is good to you and good for you. We see y'all later. Peace.